If the Miami Heat thought that they were going to sweep the Brooklyn Nets, they might have to put those brooms that they brought to Brooklyn on hold. Cancel that order. Nets come up with a huge victory tonight, 104-90 over the Miami Heat in Game 3 of their Eastern Conference semifinal matchup here at the Barclays Center. I'm Dexter Henry, joined by Tom Lorenzo. After this great Nets win, it was a great night for Brooklyn, a lot of energy in the building. This was a must-win game. You couldn't go down 3-0. How big was this win, Tom?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. You go down 3-0, the series is over. No team has ever come back from a 3-0, 7-game series deficit. So the Nets absolutely needed to win this game. They needed to protect home court. So they needed to come out and they needed to make a statement. You know, look, the first two games, they hung in until halftime, and then towards the fourth quarter they faded. But tonight they needed to make that statement, and they absolutely did.
They did in the third quarter, where they put the game away. Big run. Huge shooting in this game, 60% from downtown from the Nets, 52% from the field, and we saw some balanced scoring, which we'll get into later. But after the game, we heard from Paul Pierce, who talked about how this was a huge game. He heard the talk about the Nets getting swept, and the Nets were going to have no part of that.
We wanted to show them we're not scared of them. Everybody, figure, come out and saying the series, we talking about getting swept. I'm hearing just, whispers and stuff, and I'm like, no need to panic. They did some good things. All they did right there was hold up the home court. Now it's our job to hold up the home court.
Tom, the Nets shot the ball well tonight. We talked about 60% from downtown, 52% from the field, and then their bench played great. We saw great contributions from Mirza Telerovic and Andre Blatch. Both of those guys played well, but we saw balanced scoring. 6 Nets players in double figures. How key was that tonight for the Nets?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, these guys had to come back. Blatch played poorly in Game 2. Mirza's had a nice series, but they needed him to continue to contribute. Yeah. The bench is very important, especially with Darren Williams. Had 9 points tonight, 11 assists, played better than he did in Game 2.
He showed up.
He did show up. You're right. He actually showed up. But what they need is for him to play better. And if they're not going to get, 18 and 9 out of Darren Williams, they need the bench to chip in and contribute. Yeah. And that's what they got from Blatch, Teletovic. Good numbers from Andre Karolinko, who played off the bench. Not the kind of numbers that, wow you when you look at the stat sheet, but he played good minutes. So overall, the bench performed. Nice balanced attack. Shows the depth that they have, and the Heat really struggled to keep pace with the Nets.
No doubt about that. The bench was huge in this game. They will have to be instrumental again. Quick turnaround Monday, Game 4 here at the Barclays Center. We hope the crowd is rocking once again. What do the Nets have to do in Game 4 to be successful as they were tonight in Game 3, Tom?
Balanced attack. Look, they got to win off the glass. They got to win the rebound battle again. You don't expect them to shoot 60% from the three-point line again in Game 4, but they do need that stretch offense. They need Darren Williams to show up once more. 9 and 11's nice, but hopefully they can get more than 9 and 11, but they need that depth. Look, the Nets are rolling right now after this game. Their confidence is high, but they have to protect home court. You can't win this series without protecting home court. So, again, Monday's going to be another important game.
I look at it as another must-win. I'm sure a lot of Nets fans out there look at it as well, too, and it'll be interesting to see if the Nets can keep the confidence that we saw today, and then if they win, take that out onto the road, which they're going to have if they're going to win this series. That's it from here at the Barclays Center. Once again, the Nets win 104-90, a very nice victory for the Brooklyn Nets, staying alive in this series. It's now 2-1. Miami leads the series. For Tom Lorenzo, I'm Dexter Henry. Till Game 4, we'll see you guys.